Welcome to Monday's edition of the Cosmo and Kat Show Fun Size Podcast. A daily dose of awesome audio in 20 minutes or less to make your day a little better.
8% of people have done this when relatives come to visit.
Hide all the alcohol.
Hide it, because you know Uncle Ricky is going to take your wild turkey. Hide the booze.
Or your Southern Baptist family from Alabama's coming and you better not have any in the house.
Sounds like you've lived that one before. Aunt Brenda shows up for Easter. Oh, my stars. What's all this whiskey?
What is this?
You can't put that in the deviled eggs. We'll be drunk.
Be a part of the show now.
Yeah, thank you.
441-Y107.
Cosmo and Kat Show, 2 words that have now forever changed. Going to the movie theater.
Yes.
Wait for it.
Chicken jockey.
Oh, my gosh.
I like the little baby sound effects after.
Oh, man. Minecraft, another $80 million. The global phenomenon that is just dominating the theaters in some bad ways as well. Because of that scene right there, Jason Momoa in the wrestling ring. Here comes a chicken with a zombie baby riding the chicken. And the zombie baby riding a chicken in the Minecraft movie is a...
Chicken jockey. Chicken jockey.
I didn't mean to play it twice. But now all of a sudden... this
Kids in cars everywhere going to school right now. Parents are going to be so pissed at you. It's Cosmo, not me.
Not my fault. These kids of all ages, but now some older, this theater in Utah stopped the movie because these college-age kids lost their minds throwing soda, cups, popcorn.
And chickens.
Wait for it. Chicken jockey. It looks like the videos, like when you see Power and Light or Ballpark Village or whatever, or big team watch parties when they win the Super Bowl.
Yes.
You're not at the stadium.
Like stuff is going everywhere.
Everywhere. Popcorn, soda.
Like seats are coming up out of the thing. Oh, my God.
Yeah, that theater in Utah, a whole row of seats were tipped over. One of the kids was on another kid's shoulders, and I'm talking about like 19, 20-year-old kids.
Yeah.
And with the Steve Minecraft mask on, and high above his head was a real chicken.
Yeah, he stuck a real chicken in his jacket, took it into the theater. I mean, yeah, this is funny now that we're talking about it right now, but come on, nothing is funny about vandalizing property or making. I mean, how many kids were in that theater that their experience got ruined? You know, like little kids, and I don't know. I just think come on. I mean, we can have fun and just find it, have it in moderation. I mean... Yeah.
Now, a lot of theaters across the country are putting in rules where kids under a certain age have to be there...
With a parent.
Yeah, I love how it's with a responsible adult.
Under 21.
Yeah, what constitutes a responsible adult? Because,
right, that's true. That's true.
But I'm curious, if you went to the theater, whether it was this weekend or what, the deal with the live chicken happened over the weekend. Did you have an issue? Did they scream and yell? Because that's what I was hearing first. Like little kids were screaming and yelling, "Chicken jockey!
Chicken jockey! Chicken jockey!"
And we're having fun with it, but the whole throwing popcorn and stuff, I don't think that's normal. Yeah. That's like a regular thing right now in the theater. So I'm curious if you had an experience of seeing Minecraft. How was it at your theater? Or are you starting to see some rules creep in on how many, what age the kids can be when they go to the theater? Call us up, 441-Y107, or text Chicken Jockey to 800-Y107.
Chicken Jockey.
This is the Cosmo and Kat Show, Y107.
It was nice to wake up this morning to my actual alarm clock.
Oh, no. Oh, my God.
Unlike this weekend. Was that Saturday?
Saturday morning. All right, so here's the deal, y'all. I wake up and I realize, oh, bleep, I'm late. We're late. We overslept.
It's after 5.
It was 5:50 in the morning.
Kat, I need your help. I'm like, what do you need me to do? I don't know. I need your help. I am late. And I'm like, it's Saturday. Okay, I'm just laying there.
You didn't say that part out loud.
I know. I'm thinking it to myself, and I'm like, dude, what do you want me to help with? So I just lay there, and like 2 seconds later, I need your help, Kat. I'm like, what do you want me to do?
I was in full, what do you call it, fight or flight mode?
Panic.
I was in both. I was fighting and flighting at the same time. And just kind of running in circles.
You were just running back and forth, down the hallway and back, into the bathroom and back, into the hallway again and back. You didn't know what you were doing.
I was trying to process how I overslept that badly, how your alarm didn't go off either. And I'm just trying to, I'm like, okay, I'll have to call the station. Somebody else will grab. We have like 3 fail-safe backup plans in place here. If someone hasn't seen us by blank time, we get phone calls to make sure we get here on time. That didn't happen. So I was like, why did that not happen?
Why didn't anybody call me?
And then I'm like, all right, well, I'm going to call somebody else here and walk them through getting something on the air. We'll have to delete this and get that. We got to go.
And I'm just laying there in bed, like not moving.
Yeah.
And
that pissed me off even more because I'm like, you're late too. Let's go. Meanwhile, my daughter and her boyfriend had come, and they were crashing with us, and they were up late because they got back from the Cardinal game. They were in the guest room.
Emma goes, "What is wrong?"
And then it hit me. I'm like, wait a minute. It's Saturday. Son of a... As soon as I heard her from the guest room, because the door had gotten open, Stanley ran in there because he's like, get me out of here.
Right. He's like, what is wrong with my dad? Crazy guy.
That's when it hit me.
He's like, even Stanley's like, dude, it's Saturday. Be quiet. We're sleeping in.
Look at the phone to see when your alarm doesn't work. You're like, what did I do? Not turn the alarm on? The alarm was set for 8:15. I was like, why 8:15? Saturday morning. All right, well.
So instead of coming in and being like quiet and getting back in bed, you're like, welp, and just decide you're going to start talking at 5:50 in the morning. I guess I was late, or I guess I was wrong. It's Saturday.
Mm-hmm. I am so glad I didn't call the person I was about to call on his cell phone. Wake him up on a Saturday morning.
Oh, that would have been hilarious.
No, it would not have been hilarious.
Yes, it would have.
Grocery prices got you stressed? Y107's Grocery Grab has your back. Listen in at 7:45 a.m., 11:45 a.m., and 4:45 p.m. to be caller 7. Guess 2 high-ticket items in our cart for a chance to win $350 worth of groceries and a dozen eggs for fun.
Did I win? Are you kidding? I love you.
Now the only thing you have to worry about at the store is paper or plastic. The Grocery Grab is on Y107.
What do you do with your gum when you're done with it? You're the gumball queen of the world. I'm just curious. What do you do with gum when you're finished with it?
I have a Solo cup, a red Solo cup.
Red Solo
Not the same
cup.
one all the time, but I put a paper towel in it.
Yep.
And then I drop the gum in there and then get 2 more pieces. I have to get 2 gumballs, 1 for each side of my mouth. And then I chew them at the exact same time. And then I get them all chewed, then I combine them together, chew them for like another minute or 2 until the taste is all gone. And then I spit it out and start again.
And if you don't have a Solo cup, they're on like a paper plate or a napkin or whatever. And there's been many a morning where you stay up way later than I do, and I wake up in the morning way before you do, and I go downstairs, and there's this petrified castle of what used to be red, yellow, green, orange gum just congealed together. You pick up the paper towel, and it's all stuck together, and the color started to ooze into the paper towel.
So funny.
Oh, it's so gross.
It is gross.
The only reason I brought that up is I heard this most random interview ever with this country singer Parker McCollum, who I could not pick out of a lineup to save my life. I've heard the name before.
Yeah, I know the name.
But if you were like, which dude in jeans with a cowboy hat and a white T-shirt is Parker McCollum? I no clue. As far as I know, it's just a dude walking downtown. I have no idea. What does he do with the gum?
I've swallowed every piece of gum I've ever eaten. One time I swallowed like 46 in one sitting.
Oh, my.
Oh.
Why?
Oh.
I could see, because here's the thing: when you're a singer, like up on worship platform and stuff, whenever I'm up there, I will keep a piece of gum sometimes under my tongue, or like a.
How can you sing with that?
I don't know. Like I just keep it in my mouth, or sometimes we'll have like a cough drop, or like half a cough drop or a quarter of one, just to keep your mouth wet, because your mouth gets super dry.
I get it, but.
So I would have thought he would have said that, like, oh yeah, if I'm singing on stage or whatever, then I'll accidentally swallow it. But no, he just sits there apparently, and 46 pieces in one single sitting. I don't want to swallow any. No. I think I might have when I was a kid, but I never have since.
Oh, I've got a stomach ache just thinking about that castle.
Doesn't he know that sticks to your ribs?
Oh,
jeez.
No, Mom. Cosmo Kat Show. Glance at your phone real quick in the upper right corner.
Yeah.
And tell me what percent. Hey, where's the percent? What percent is your battery at right now?
91%.
91. Everybody just yell out the number.
91.
84. What number do you think the average American goes into pure chaotic panic mode?
Oh, gosh.
When their battery hits blank percent. When do you start fidgeting and scrambling for the charger?
I'd say 27% on mine.
27?
Like, I don't know why. That number just sticks out at me.
Okay. 27. I certainly start getting itchy after 50. And then when it starts turning red, like when it goes to 20, that's when it gives you like an extra warning.
Yeah.
It physically is like, hey, we're going to die real soon. You better charge me. Let's go. Because it turns red on top. The battery thing turns red.
Oh, I know. That freaks you out.
Then, man, when you get the 10% one, you're like, oh my God. What am I going to do?
I'm not like that, but.
I will admit.
You are.
I really. Well, I'm using it a lot for work stuff, for show stuff, when I'm doing play-by-play. I'm using it as well as a computer.
Right, yeah. We both use our phones quite a bit.
For stats and whatever.
Work.
So that's part of it. Although I do have to admit that in the car, if we're driving for a distance and the charger in the car, I've had crap luck with chargers in the car lasting. Maybe that's because I'm charging it all the time? I
think so, yeah, because you keep it plugged in all the time.
Maybe, yeah.
I guess. It's like, dude, bruh, give us a break, man. Bruh, put us in the glove box.
I have done that more and more lately, driving, honestly. But yeah, if all of a sudden up in the right corner the battery percent just said BRUH percent, I'd be like, what?
Bruh.
That's why I always hear like people saying, yeah, we're giving up devices for Lent, or we're giving up screen time for Lent, or parents that say I took away my son's tablet because he did this or that or whatever. I'm like, no, don't take away the tablet.
Yeah.
Take away the
chargers, yeah.
Take away all their chargers and then watch their punishment as they freak out as it slowly drops from 27, 13, 9, 4.
Ever been ghosted after a date? Let Cosmo and Kat call them. Hook up or hang up.
Presented by Silverball Arcade Bar.
On the Cosmo and Kat Show.
Getting ready to strut our stuff for Jacob.
Yeah.
You are still there, buddy, right? You there?
Yes, I am.
Okay, cool. We're going to call her. You ready? Here we go.
Yes.
All right, man. Mute your phone. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is this Amanda?
Yeah, but I'm sorry. This isn't a good time for a survey.
Oh, whoa. Hold on. No, it's not a survey at all. This is Cosmo and Kat Show on the radio on Y107 FM, and we are hoping that we can talk to you for a moment to kind of ask you a couple questions about your dating life, because we have a dating segment that we do. Does that sound good, or?
Sure, I guess.
Sure. Okay. It's no, trust me. And again, if you want to bail, you can bail at any time. But we're wanting to find out more about Jacob, the fried chicken picnic vibe kind of date you did here a little bit ago.
Yeah, I remember that.
Okay. What was your take? Like, if you were to do a Yelp review or a Google review, what would you think of the date?
I think we had fun, but he's just not what I'm looking for.
Why would you say that?
I feel like he really has no goals at all. He's kind of coasting by at work, and he's totally content to goof off for the rest of his life. It's not for me.
Okay. Wow. So you did like the fun, sparky kind of the date, though, right?
I mean, yeah, it was fine. It's just not something that I'm looking for.
Okay. Well, I mean, that seems kind of harsh. Like maybe, I mean, you might need to get to know him a little bit longer. Maybe he's, was just being a fun-loving guy.
I mean, like, he definitely is, but that, I feel like, is all there is to him. Mm-hmm. I asked where he sees himself in 5 years. He just said, right where I am, I'm totally happy with my life.
Oh, you asked him that question? The 5 year, the famous job interview 5-year question? If you were to ask him another question right now, what would that question... Actually, you know what? Just ask him right now, because, Amanda, he's here on the call. Jacob, help yourself, buddy.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's not who I am. I'm very happy with where I am in life right now.
Okay, that's great. I'm just, I kind of already said it before. I don't have a question because I wasn't prepared to talk to you right now. But I think maybe you're content to stay in middle management for your entire life, and you drive a Beat or Honda, and I want more.
Wow. Okay. I'm not really sure what you're looking for. I mean, my dad did that whole and dedicated his entire life to work, which is why I never got to know my dad. So I'm not sure if that's what you want for your kids, but I said at a very early age that that's just not the type of dad I was going to be, not the type of husband I was going to be, never being there. And as far as my, my beater car, all my bills are paid. I have zero debt. All I have is a mortgage, and that mortgage is going to be paid off in 10 years. So, I mean, I'm looking to be able to spend time with someone.
So it's not like Jacob, it's not like you're not making something of yourself. You're just that's not your number one focus is success.
Yeah, I don't need to rule the world. I just need to be able to work so that I can enjoy life.
Yeah, I mean, I already had a relationship where I kind of out-earned my boyfriend by a lot, and I want a more even playing field, and, thank you for letting me know all of that. It's just, I'm feeling a bit uncomfortable now, and I think I'm gonna go, guys.
Sorry, Jacob.
Dude, I love what you had to say, bro.
Yeah, me too.
You keep doing you. You are doing it all right, and you're going to find your vibe. You're going to find your person.
She's missing out because a lot of guys, that's all they care about is money, money, money. And it sounds like you have a really good heart, and you're going to be a great catch for some woman, and you're going to be an awesome dad.
I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much.
Thanks for listening to the Fun-Sized Cosmo and Kat Show podcast. Be sure to like, follow, and share. And thanks in advance for the 5-star rating and review.